Oh, fucking hell. Right. Hi. You alright, are you? You doing alright? Happy? Well, yeah. I'm going to do a little quick run up to Lichfield and back, but I'm going to go solo up that way, so I'm going to stick just the one camera on the back for something different, because we don't really tend to get much different, do we? But the battery on this, well, let's just say I'm not optimistic the way this is looking, but yeah, whatever. Whatever. I think that will just about do. What do you reckon? Yeah, something different. And I better make sure you're facing forward and not, because we would look like a bunch of idiots, wouldn't we? Let's get rid of the glare, because glare ain't no good, is it? We don't want glare. Let me just scribble on here for 2 seconds. Right, I've got connect to field solo. Nah, we don't want that there, do we? Just move them for that. Top lip is having a leak, as always. It is warm, I will say that much, but it's all right, you know what I mean? It's not too bad. It ain't stifling. I am getting a bit of a moisture presence around myself, but I don't know how long this is going to last. I don't know how long that's going to last, because, well, I haven't got them plugged in. But I'm hoping I'll be able to get up the road. Should last at least half an hour. You know what I mean? It's got to, ain't it? It's just got to. Even law of averages says it's got to. You watch it all turn off by the time I get to the end of the street. Because I haven't used them for a while. I know. It's sad, isn't it? But if I put these on, and well, the chances of actually of having the issues of the other day is slim, but you never know. And with the added bonus of having that one facing directly backwards as well, we'll be able to see people being bellends on approach, but you can guarantee they won't. But hey, we'll just have to see, won't we? We will just have to see what we see. What I might do now as well, when I put this together, you know, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just stick all 3 tracks up on the screen permanently. Yeah, I think that'll do all right. Yeah. And if anything does come across being apparently stupid, then I will highlight it, as always. I think I'll do that, yes. Happy days. I am glad that you're enjoying the blast from the past, the old deleted videos from 2013. I've got some more to come yet, and I shall get that done. And I'm hoping to get as far up to the 2014. I'm sure I've got more to come. Hey, you'll just have to wait and see, won't you? Simple as that. I fucking hate these traffic lights, I do. Shit. Fucking shit. Fucking shit. Right then, here we are, driving on the road, as usual. Same old, but the, apparently, right, this is it. This is all I've got to do. I've got to go up the road, grab an empty trailer, drop it up the road, and then job's good. That's it. Go back home. 12:30. As long as I get me, you know, pull my finger out, I'll be fine, you know what I mean? Yeah, baby. You have to take advantage of days like this because it doesn't happen very often. As a matter of fact, it's fucking once in every blood moon. I don't mean fucking blue moon. Or, yeah. It has been a little bit, let's say at least, a bit boring really, because all I literally do is go from the yard up there, that's it, and then come back. Or I go from the yard to there and then go up to Litchfield and then come back. And yeah, it'd be nice to have it shared out a little bit, you know what I mean? But while I'm doing it, I will sort of like take advantage. When the easy days come, smile. When the fucking shit days come, cry. La-di-da, as you do. But other than that, there's not a lot else I can do. Do you know, I was there thinking they were gonna fucking change, and then that all of a sudden they didn't. Then they did again. I thought, fucking hell. Round we go, round and round we go. Are you going to try it, or have you spotted it? Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it is a bit of a deterrent when you think about it, isn't it? You know, it's like, oh, look. Is there a camera up on there flashing its little red light? Ooh, we better be good then. It's too many. The other day I was it yesterday afternoon? I think it was, wasn't it? On my way up here, I got my trail on the back, I was heading towards Litchfield, and one of our, let's just say it wasn't a JRT driver, but it was the other driver, so I'm going to leave it at that. I'll let you fucking guess who I'm on about. And he come up alongside me, up the island, just up here, right? So I pulled up the island, and I'm on the left, like he should be, and he comes up alongside me, and then he just shoots straight out, right? He comes round the inside of the island, but the back end of the trailer climbs up and over the fucking island, and I swear if he'd have had any kind of weight on there, he'd have threw the fucking thing straight on its side, without no questions asked. He'd just gone bollock. I'm thinking, in what realm of reality was that okay? I was absolutely gobsmacked. I couldn't believe it. I mean, for start off, that's the kind of manoeuvre a car would do, not a lorry. There's not really enough room for a lorry to do that in the first place, and it just proves that people who do drive Arctics, they are not all clued up, are they? Some of them are, but you still get that small percentage of fuckwits out there that have got no respect for the vehicle they're driving. I Are you going to move, are you, Swedens? Okay. I don't know where you're going, because you ain't going back inside of me. And I'm thinking, what the fuck's going on here? So, obviously I'll let our lot know registration, trailer number, all that sort of shit, because it was complete and utter fucking dangerous driving. There's no two ways about it, it was just dangerous. And then I'd gone up, come back, I was on my way back up again, and a similar kind of incident happened again, but this time it was the further up the island. It was on another one called Mutley Corner, and a HGV. I thought it was a rigid on my right hand side as I approached the island to turn right, but no, he forces me out the way, so I had to stop as he come around the island and then cuts back in again to get down the dual carriageway. I'm like, what the fuck? It was a wagon and drag. He was pulling them containers on the back of it, like the big bins. I'm like, what the fuck is this dude doing here? And the speed that he actually went round those corners, round the island and back out again, it was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Again, an idiot who has got no idea of what he's doing. None whatsoever. Fucking pathetic. I don't understand why and where this mentality of driving comes from. I just don't get it. I mean, I'm driving this thing now at the moment. It's solo. I've got nothing on it, but it doesn't mean I'm going to drive like a fucking fool. You just can't do it. You haven't got the room to do things like that. But we still have the problem. It's still happening, and it's getting worse, not better. It's stupid. I don't know. Maybe that is it the fact that people are being trained that way to do those kind of stupid violations on the road? I mean, in all fairness, right? Yeah, it's okay. The lane does say A5, go down there, but with the vehicle that you've got, the only reason I can come up with for somebody to do something as stupid as that is because they're just a fucking bonehead. There's no reason for them to do those kind of manoeuvres, right? If you're going to get straight on at those points, you stay where you are on the left. Make life a lot easier. Take your time. But the speed that he went around that fucking thing was ridiculous. I'd love to see him try that going around this fucking island here, going back up. Because the only one the other week stuffed it in the side down there. And here's the beauty of it, right? Just there where he stuffed it, there's a fucking footpath, and he was lying across the top of it. So you imagine going around there and some person was walking his fucking dog or her dog or whatever, pushing a push there, right, and that thing comes straight over. Yeah. All because of people being impatient and not paying attention to what they're doing. It's fucking stupid. I don't get it. There's no point. Honestly, there's none at all. Driving down here now, because the speed limit on this section is 40 miles an hour. That side used to be 50 from the traffic lights down to the island. But because they've put two pedestrian crossings on that side and this side, they've now reduced them both to 40 miles an hour. Makes sense, doesn't it, really? Cruise control on. Poodle along. Merrily away. You're still going to get there. Granted, it might be a little bit slower if you're going to go whopping down here at 50 or whatever. But there are cameras down this section. There's quite a lot of them. Because along these school there, there's another something down. I think there's a school down there as well. So it's obviously certain times of the day you're going to get a lot of kiddywinks knocking around, and I tend to get it's a bit daunting, that is, because when you think about it, when you're a kid, I was as well at one point, as strange as that might seem, but you don't really tend to think too much. You're too busy, in your own world, you know what I mean? So as a driver, professional driver, you try and think for them and anticipate what they may do. Pissed about the group of them, like the friends, one might get shoved, Yeah, that's happened before. Shoved accidentally and end up tripping up and rolling into the road, and the consequences are dire. Yes, not good. But you have to try and compensate for those kind of things. But when you have drivers out there that just don't give two fucks about what's around them, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a posh snob. I don't care. I really don't. But I'm not on my own though. At least I don't think I am. I know my brother-in-law, he's the same as me. He won't violate fuck all, he won't. Nope. Speed limit, speed limit. Time's a time. That's it. Done. And I hope that you lot out there to watch me if you drive around, you pay attention and no violations. Drive with consideration. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's got to be nice. You have to be polite, smile. Even when things really fuck you off to the point of like going, ah! You know what I mean? Screaming your fucking head off. And it's like, well, alright. It's like this, for instance. When we come down here and it gets busy, you get them all shooting all the way down to this point here, right? And then they shoehorn themselves in, or they're barging or what have you. And when you actually force them onto that side of the road there where the hatchings are, and you hit the horn and say, as if to say, like, fuck off out the road, then they start giving you grief because all of a sudden you're in the wrong. And I'm like, okay, am I in the wrong? Am I really? Really? But you'll notice that though when if you drive correctly, right, and then you pull somebody up for being a complete tit, right, so that they'll barge in when you pat the horn, they'll give you all the V's and the wanker signs and all that sort of shit, because they are in the wrong and they don't care, and they're basically telling you to go and fuck yourself. Well, I don't care what I've just done wrong, and I don't give a shit what I've done in front of you. You know what I mean? They'll get angry and upset because you've pulled them on it. That's the problem. And I've had that many a time. It's fucking frustrating as much as you can say it is. I've said it once, I'll say it again, right? When a road bottlenecks, it's not your right of way if your lane is ending, because now you've got to make a manoeuvre to get into the other lane. This is not give way to the fucking right. You have to give way to the left because your lane, which is the right hand lane, is ending. Simple as. So you have to move over in an appropriate time. Those arrows don't give you right away, mate. No, they don't. They're just an indication to let you know, oh, by the way, if you're here, you fucking run out of time, dude. You need to get over now. Coming down here, yes, you've got A5 East, A5 East. Great. Normally, any sane person, there'd be a car in this lane, right, on the right-hand side. We sit here. Simple as that. Sit here. You go all the way around the island. But when you've got a fucking RGV in there, screaming around that bit, and then locking it round here on the outside of here, that's when problems occur. Honestly. There's no need for it. Because look at the distance between there and there to get on here. And then he could have overtook me and gone. Could he not have waited that extra, literally 5 seconds? He had to do it on the island and fuck everybody up. Maybe. Maybe he had an Indian the night before and he was in dire need for the shit. You know what I mean? He might be like ready to fucking spray starlings from the loft, like, you know, that kind of shit, like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. That's the only explanation I can give you. There's just any kind of driving style that renders on the side of dangerous or inconsiderate. There shouldn't really be any room for it, because there's no need. As much as it might piss you off, you've got to get there. Well, yeah, you've got to get there, obviously, but you can only get there when you get there. If if you're late, then you're going to be fucking late, ain't you? You ain't going to be able to get there any quicker. All you'll do is end up fucking people about, like, you know, and causing hassles, pissing people off, or worst of all, coming to an abrupt stop because you've just hit some fucker. Then you'll be well and truly delayed then, won't you? I don't know. Fuck it. Who cares? Fucking itchy. There is one thing though, changing the subject through this week. I'll tell you what, I have never ever been as clean as I have this week. I'm not kidding you. Honestly, I have had a shower every morning, I have. And I've even had a shower when I got home sometimes. If I was that bad, I'd like peeling my clothes off. And I've had to have a shower when I've got home and when I get up. It's like, fuck me. Honestly, my skin is almost transparent. I've scrubbed it that much. Yeah, no, honestly, it's fucking driving me up the wall. Really is. Can't fucking believe it. It's like when I get home today, I'll probably end up in the shower. Might. I ain't decided yet, because it ain't that bad. But I definitely want one in the morning, mind you. Thinking, lying there, sweating and stinking. As you do. Oh dear. You see, normally I'm rather sparse with the old showering and type of thing, like, because I don't see the point, right? If I've got no need, then there's no need. Why should I bother? I don't smell, so yeah, that's fine. But when I start sweating, then I do. Oh yeah. I make a skunk's arse jealous when that starts happening. That's why I don't like sweating. Nah, it's no good. It's nasty. Ugh. Are you going to tell her or shall I? Fuck me. Oh, I don't know. Is that a cruel thought, maybe? What I mean, at the end of the day, they just look like them fucking leggings that's gone on with transparent. Hey ho, whatever. We are on our way to Litchfield, yay! We are on the 5148. I was unbuckling the curtains early on the trailer when I was in freaking Unilever, and something bounced off my eyeball. It had been right since. I don't know whether it was a bit of shit or something, or a fly or whatever. I just went boing. I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, ow, cow bag. So it's been irritating me ever since. Oh. 19 degrees, overcast, little cooler. I've got the air conditioning on, so it's cold in here actually. So I'm liking that. But when you get outside though, you tend to start to sweat, and I don't like that. I am a fussy fucker when I get going. With me finishing this early, what am I going to do? What can I do? I'll have loads of time. Tell you, I'm fucking driving the wall now. I don't know whether it's someone's still in my eye or not, I don't know, I've got a clue. See if this van driver is paying attention. Is he? He could have actually accelerated and gone off like and done his thing and ta-da, but obviously not. Like most people, wait until they get to the fucking dotted line before they look. Oh man, it's doing me head in. Now I fiddle with it, it's starting to piss me off now. Won't settle. Bloody. I must admit though, this with the heat that's been pounding down on us through the last few days, I tell you, I'm fucking exhausted. I am absolutely exhausted. You see, I was on my vlog this morning. I just looked at it and I'm thinking, we aren't used to this kind of weather realistically. I can't remember the last time, well actually no I can. I'll start that phrase again. The last time that this weather was at 30 plus degrees was back in the late 90s as far as I remember. I don't even think we got to 2000 then. And I remember working in a factory. We was outside and in a smoking shelter, and it was just literally, it was melting out. 35 I think it was at one point. 30 fucking 5. It was absolutely unbearable. Inside was great, but outside it was fucking scorching. And then obviously after that, and time progressed, it never really got any warmer. When the night time came, it was okay, like, you know, it wasn't too bad. Yeah, you'd probably lie on top of the covers to go to sleep, like, but at least it was bearable. But this fucking lot, so muggy, it's untrue. It's like stifling. And then last night I was lying in bed and I was concentrating. I was trying to put myself, and I was literally making my skin goosebump just to try and get some fucking cold around, you know, to release a bit more heat. You know, it was just insane. And then once I started to make all my skin tingle, it was great, because then I cooled down. It was like, oh, that's nice. So I was doing that for a bit. Don't ask me how, I haven't got a clue. I can just do it, alright? Maybe I'm weird. But yeah, I'm lying on my back and I'm like, put yourself in this, so like, I make my, I don't even know how to explain it, it's weird. You just sort of like the whole body goes zing, a bit like pins and needles sort of, but not. And then I just felt the coolness of it then, and then that was a little bit better, and then do that a few times, and it's the sort of sensation you get. How can I put it? You know that kind of sensation where the back of the ears and the back of your neck stand up, and like you go zzz. It's that kind of thing, but imagine that all over. That's cool. Like where somebody's like something really creepy, like you're doing something, right? Say, oh no, you're at home, you're in the house, you're watching telly, you might be even watching a fucking horror film, I don't know, but you're watching TV, you've got the lights off, but just the TV on, and then something catches your eye, and you have that zzz, that creepy. Your skin just goes all prickly. That's the sensation. That's the only thing. That's the only way I can explain it. So yeah, do that a few times, like, you know, and then it seemed to have cooled me down a bit. That it was all right now. It wasn't too bad. Weird, that, isn't it? Are you supposed to be able to do that without any reason? You know, I don't know. Maybe I don't fucking know. I ain't got a clue. We're almost here. He's turning right here. Maybe not then. You're going to turn right the next one? Oh, I thought you might be. Never rated them trucks. Renault Premium. Ugh. They were naff back in the day and they're fucking naff now. Let me go round the island, nice and nickel steady. Whiz, 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 whiz. I'm going this way. It's stick it here for me. Looks like we have to join the queue. I'm going to have to join the queue. That's it then. I'm here. Sorted. Might as well say toodly pip, hadn't I? It's half an hour. Done. Right then, I want to go. Right, and I know it's been a little bit of a short one and nothing really exciting happened. It never really does it really? But yeah, I will stick this up later and hope you enjoyed. Bye. Toodle bit then. You on. Off you pop. I know it's not much, but hey, whatever. Wow.